We have Matthew Dowd with us, who's an ABC News political consultant. I just want to show everybody, if we could take a wide shot, what Matt does with my valuable papers while he's not on the air.
I mean,
this, ladies and gentlemen, is a paper airplane.
Does it work?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I want to see it. I want to see it. Let's go. That is good.
Beautiful, beautiful
Very well
work.
done.
So, can I ask you about tonight's debate? Are we done with aviation?
Yes,
okay.
we are. I thought we were going to go to Defense Department cuts.
Right. So, last time Biden debated on the national stage, Sarah Palin. Mm-hmm. He didn't make a hard run at her because I think that was the tactical decision they made. Tonight, do you think he's going to be pretty tough?
Yeah, I mean, last time there was a whole different set of circumstances that he walked in for, and not the least of which is when you debate a woman as a somebody that's a sitting senator running for office. There's a balance that you have to be between treating them with respect and a certain amount of and then taking the attack. He won that debate. All the polls in the aftermath, he won that debate. He demonstrated his knowledge and his experience and all of that. I think he has to take the attack to Paul Ryan, not necessarily because there's sort of in the broad sense of the campaign it's needed, but I think for Democrats and for the base, they want to see this after what happened last week with President Obama. They don't feel like President Obama came with energy. They feel like the race was in the bag and then President Obama let it out of the bag. And I think they want to see the Democratic base primarily, truly wants to see Joe Biden take it to Paul Ryan and really prosecute the case.
All right, so Matthew, the last time you were here, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. You said after the debate, this thing's going to be tied up. And it is, right? It's now a tied race.
Right. Actually, I can do what Karnak does.
And it's going to be, what is it going to be?
Continuing to abuse all these papers that I carefully
organized. I know. All right, but at the state level, those battleground state polls, especially in Ohio, not moving in the same way that that they're not as close as a national poll. So, what does this tell us? What's going on?
Well, in many ways, having watched this and been involved in this in 2000 and 2004, the states are a little bit delayed. Many times the states are delayed, and you can't always trust state polls in this. You can actually trust national polls a lot better because there's a more experience at people that conduct them publicly. The state polls less experience. So I think there's a slight delay, but that's not the full answer. The real answer is that the Electoral College leans to the Democrats now. It used to lean to the Republicans, but the dynamics of the Electoral College now lean to the Democrats. And it's set up this scenario that Mitt Romney could easily win the popular vote in the country by 1 or 2 points and lose the Electoral College. And one place that is, Ohio used to always be exactly what the national number is, but now Ohio is overperforming for the Democrats, and that is a difficult spot for Mitt Romney. It means that he really has to shoot for more than 51% in this race, in my view. He has to shoot a little higher than that in order to win the Electoral College.
Matt, they're telling me in my ear that we need to let you go so you can get prepared for the network broadcast. Apparently, George Stephanopoulos needs his scripts made into paper airplanes. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We'll talk to you after the debate.
He likes them in the right. The original.
Really?
Wright
I heard
brothers,
he
the
liked
Wright brothers
origami
kind.
helicopters. Matthew Dowd, thank you again. We appreciate it, sir.